The Metropolitan Council says that by the year 2050, Blaine's population is likely to exceed 90,000.
And I think that will be where Blaine tops out.
The Met Council makes population forecasts for every city in the metro area. The council looks at how land is zoned, how much land is available, and what types of housing could be built on that land.
The estimates are really based on what the private market decides to do. And again, those estimates are based on land availability and what it's guided for into the future. But unless the builders are building the houses, you may get there sooner or later, depending on market conditions. And so really that's out of our control.
What's in the city's control is how the land is zoned and how the city is planning for the future.
Every city has to prepare what's called a comprehensive plan, and that document is very extensive, and it looks at a variety of things like land use, which projects what our population estimates are going to be, but then within that plan it has identified things related to transportation and utilities to ensure that when cities grow, that the transportation and utilities and services can keep up with that growth.
Blaine has committed to providing the entire city with city sewer and water, and has been planning this growth for decades.
2050 is still 25 years out, and I think Blaine has seen pretty consistent growth over the last 20, 25 years, where we're seeing anywhere from 300 to 350 new houses being built every year. So I think we've been fortunate that the growth hasn't all happened over a short period of time, and when that happens, it is hard for cities to catch up or plan, but I think we've had very metered growth, and we'll continue to see that over the next 25 years.
It's easy for city staff to look at zoning maps and predict where housing growth will be, but it's harder for them to predict which businesses will choose to invest in the city and build here.
It'll be interesting to see what the city looks like in 25 years. It could be much different than it is today, and a lot of the things that our residents say that they want, whether it's commercial options, grocery store, restaurants, that is driven by population and the income that those residents make. So it'll be very fun to see how the city changes over the next 25 years before we get to full growth.
For North Metro TV News, Danica Peterson reporting.